Hi, this is the 5-minute window looking into life, God, and the Bible. I remember trying to decide what I should do before starting university in Sydney, Australia. It was a struggle. I had to decide on my university applications. I felt that whatever I did for a job in life, I wanted to meet people. I could not work in front of machines. Secondly, I had done well in public speaking competitions in secondary school. As a pastor, God has given me the opportunity to love people and to do public speaking. I also believe that God the Holy Spirit is in me. The Holy Spirit is empowering me and equipping me to do the things as a pastor. We have seen that in the first 5 chapters of Daniel, Daniel has the Spirit of God in him. He has a keen mind and the ability to interpret dreams. Now we see another ability of Daniel. Daniel is appointed a chief minister by King Darius. He distinguishes himself from the other two chief ministers and satraps by his leadership and management. His ability is so good that King Darius is thinking of appointing him as prime minister over all the chief ministers and satraps. They feel threatened. They try to find something against Daniel. They cannot. He is trustworthy and is neither corrupt nor negligent. The only way they can corner him is to make an assault on his faith in God. What do? They appeal to the king's ego. They ask him to issue an edict that in the next 30 days, everyone in the kingdom should pray to the king and not to any other god. If they do not pray to the king, they will be thrown into the lion's den. They know that for Daniel, this is non negotiable. Daniel will only pray and kneel before his God, the God of heaven. God has given us abilities in life to be creative, not to be destructive. These gifts and abilities in us are part of the image of God created in us. When we use these gifts and abilities, we become creative the way that the God of creation intended us to be. These chief ministers and satraps are jealous of Daniel. They want to preserve their positions. They become destructive, not creative. As they do so, they displace the God of heaven. They set up Darius as a god. They make God in their own image. They create an idol. In some Bible translations of Daniel 6 verse 3, it is said that Daniel has an excellent spirit in him. This is a series on spirituality in the book of Daniel. What is spirituality? Spirituality is the ways in which God the Holy Spirit works in our lives and in our hearts. Daniel has the ability to manage and lead. God the Holy Spirit works through him, and he is able to bless the lives of all those around him. The Holy Spirit of God makes him creative the way God intended him to be. And the Holy Spirit will also make us creative the way God intended us to be. What are the gifts and abilities God has created you with? It might be dealing with people. It might be public speaking. It might be working with computers. It might be being a homemaker. It might be plumbing. It might be management or leadership. Let the Holy Spirit work through you. Be creative. Do not be destructive.